Hi, buddy. Yeah? What do you see up there? Oh, what do you see up there? He is way up high in one of the tall cat trees, which I have on top of this cabinet in my window here. He loves it up there. Yeah. And Eleanor's lying in bed with me. Yes, buddy, I know, I hear you. I mentioned Eleanor's name, so you have to yell. Eleanor, hey. Hello. Oh. Yes, buddy, I know. I know. Good morning. What's going on, buddy? What are you looking for? Huh? Nothing to say? That's weird. Hi. How handsome is my cat? He's so cute. I keep a box of treats up by my pillow, and Eleanor knows where they are. And she would like a treat. You want one, Eleanor? Yeah, I know Buddy does too. All right, we'll get out of bed. Time for treats. Okay. Good girl. You're so pretty. All right, hold on. All right. I feel like all I do all day is wait for Buddy to eat something. And he's eating the Iams. Neither of them have touched the Rachel Ray Nutrish food, but I am glad to see he's eating with some gusto as well. He still hasn't touched his old food, and that's been 3 or 4 days, 5 days since he's touched that food. But he's gobbling up that Iams, and the other day he was eating the Friskies. So, all right, I'm glad to see Buddy's back to eating. Do it again, Eleanor. She just said something. She rarely speaks so loudly. Hello, Eleanor, say something. Nothing? Oh, you don't have to say anything with a face that cute. All right, I gotta go, honey. Oh, I'll see you soon. And there's Buddy with his little tail going. Yes, I'm talking to you. Talking about you. I have to go to work. I want to say goodbye. Okay? Uh-huh. All right, I'll see you later. Oh, I'll miss you too. Yeah, I love you too. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 2:39 in the afternoon. I have probably just about an hour to get to my gate. I left the house wicked early so I could get something to eat at the airport. And then I was filming while talking to you guys, and I was just chatting as I do. And I was getting more and more upset and getting angry and saying things in a tone that really wasn't appropriate, that was unnecessary, and does not meet my goal today of trying to lift people up rather than what I want to do, because I'm just mad. I've been watching the news and following what was said by a lot of different people at the rally at Madison Square Garden in New York. Got me very upset. And some of the worst of the atrocities that were spoken on that stage were by a comedian. And, you know, I understand he's a comedian and he's up there doing what he's paid to do. But it was so vile. It was so vile and so upsetting. And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse the more I heard about it. And I had to listen to it. I had to listen to it because I don't want to be ignorant of what is being said and the trash that is being thrown out into the universe. I have to be able to understand what it is that I'm fighting against. And so I was sharing a lot of my opinions on what was said, and it was just unnecessary. And I have a voice, but we all know how I feel if you've been following my channel. So what this comedian and what Trump said on that stage just gave me purpose today. It gave me purpose today. So as upset as I was, I decided that I need to change my mind that I'm in right now. I have to restart my day. And to do that, I'm going to set my goal for today, as I try every day, but today especially, I'm going to practice trying to lift people up around me, even if I don't like them or understand them. That's going to be my goal today, to try to change the mindset that I'm in right now, because I'm mad. I'm mad, I'm angry, there's a memory that's popping up, and it's a story, of course, because I tell you guys stories all the time. I don't think I've told you this story before. But back in the day when I was probably 24, 25 years old, living in Boston, I was making probably $6 an hour, living in a rooming house in Somerville on Broadway. It was not the most glorious of lives. I had no money, but I did have a drinking problem, and I needed alcohol. I really, already at that age, needed to drink. I really didn't have enough money to buy my own alcohol, and I certainly wasn't cute enough to have other people buy me drinks. I've never been that cute. So I would do the next best thing, was steal someone's drinks. So I go around the bar. It's dark. There's lots of things going on to distract other guys. So I go around and I pick up beer bottles that seem full, and I drink them. It's alcohol. It's going to kill any germs, right? Well, once in a while there'd be a surprise. More often than once in a while, there'd be a little surprise. There'd be a cigarette butt, because smoking still happened in bars back then. There'd be a cigarette butt in the beer, or like bubble gum, you know, or something, some surprise in the beer, like a beer Jack in the Box. But so that's what one of the things I used to do to get my alcohol. I had to steal it from people who were occupied in the bar. And again, once in a while you get that really unpleasant surprise of cigarette ashes in your beer. And if you've never tasted that magical concoction, yay for you. But that's how I feel right now after watching the news. And not just about Trump, but of the Middle East and what's going on with Israel and Iran and Hamas and everyone in the area. My stomach and my soul right now feels like I just took a big swig of beer and cigarette ashes. So today's goal is to try and be the opposite of that. So that's going to be my goal today. Let's see if I meet that goal. It's going to be a 3-legger. I don't even know where I'm flying today. I know I'm ending up in Salt Lake City, but I don't even know where I'm flying today. But I never do. I just show up and do my job. So I will see you guys shortly. Hopefully I'll have enough time to grab a quick bite to eat because I'm starving. I will see you guys later. All right? Whoop, let me get my thing up there. See you soon. All right, turns out we're doing a San Jose turn and then to Salt Lake City. That's what we're doing today. All right. Sorry, there was a guy, it was a coworker standing at KCM. Clearly he had been waiting for a while, and there was no one standing there to take care of him. There was no one in line at TSA, so I just bit the bullet, went through TSA anyway. But, you know, I'd be random if I weren't. So I was proactive. By the time I got my bags, got my belt back on my body, someone was just showing up for him at KCM. So I felt good about being proactive. I would have been random anyway, you know. All right, something to eat real quick. I'm using my flight attendant walk, the one that says I have to get from point A to point B and you're in my way. I'm using that walk. It works. So I'm flying lead today. Ross is going to be flying B. He wants a break, so B is a little less stressful. There's no real responsibility outside of the mid cabin, which has its demands, but it's not as demanding as C or A. So I'm going to fly lead because I don't know who the other two young ladies are that are working with me. So I'm going to fly lead because I know what I can do is lead. So one of them's going to fly C. The fourth person hasn't shown up yet, but I'm sure she's around the corner. I stopped off at Moe's for a burrito bowl. That's what I'm eating for my lunch / dinner. Also breakfast. I realized I haven't eaten today. And then I'm watching some Drew Barrymore clips on YouTube. Valerie Bertinelli, and Pamela Anderson are going without makeup. They took their makeup off, hair extensions out, all that stuff. And they're all going, ooh, wow, we're so great. Pamela Anderson, such an amazing person for starting this off. I'm like, wait, didn't Alicia Keys do this years ago? So, I don't know. Give Alicia Keys her credit. She was really the first to go without makeup, I think. Hey there, how are you? Good. Hi, great. Maintenance is on board. Why is that? I don't want to know. I want to go. Hey there, hi. So welcome to San Jose. So we got a full crew. Our fourth crew member showed up. They had a very good reason for being delayed. I hope crew scheduling agrees. Got the crew together, got our passengers on board, full flight, hour and 9 minutes to San Jose, super easy. We had a gentleman who had gone to Vegas with us on one of my flights to do his bachelor party, and then he was coming back home after his bachelor party. Super nice group of guys. Sometimes these bachelor parties can be a bit of a handful, but they were super chill, super nice, a lot of fun. And we had a gentleman who came on board, Justin. He was celebrating his birthday next week, but he was in Vegas to tour Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. He and his father have been Raiders fans since he was little. His father was a huge Raiders fan, big, massive Raiders fan, and his father had passed away last month, and he had gone to Vegas. I'm starting to cry. He had gone to Vegas to do a tour of the stadium, thinking about his dad the entire time, and it was his way to get a little closer to his dad. And he's crying during the trip, and we're talking about it, and it was just really a very emotional moment. And it was just, he was such a good guy, and I felt so bad for his loss. Excuse me. But all right, so just a really nice flight, a very nice flight. We're going to be heading back to Vegas. We have 135 passengers on board this flight. If you remember me telling you earlier in this video where I was like, I had no patience, I had no tolerance, I was really struggling, and I was giving you this analogy of, the beer bottle with cigarette ashes. Here's another story. I'm full of stories today. So I have a higher power, and sometimes my higher power has a sense of humor. You might know what I'm talking about if you have your own higher power with a sense of humor. Years ago, when I was first getting sober, I used to go to a meeting at Mass General Hospital. It's a very loud airplane. I used to go to this meeting. It was at Mass General Hospital, the amphitheater group. It was the first room that ether had been used during a surgery. It has a very big history in the medical world. But I would go to this meeting, but afterwards or before, when I was having a moment of stress, I would go to the hospital chapel. It's a non-denominational, yes, I think that's it, chapel. And I go there frequently by myself. So I'm hanging out in this little chapel, and I'm praying to my higher power for patience, because I lacked it. And sometimes I still do. So I was lacking patience, and I was struggling. That walkie-talkie is so loud. I'm lacking patience right now. I'm very impatient. And I went to this chapel, and I sat there, and I'm praying to my higher power for patience. The chapel is silent. I'm talking to my higher power. The environment is beautiful. It's peaceful. It's gorgeous. Stained glass windows. And in fly 3 young ladies who chose the row right behind me, and they sat down right behind me, And the three of them start chatting and chittering and chatting and singing out loud, making me grind what teeth I had. And I was so frustrated and so mad. I was there praying for patience. If you understand foreshadowing, you can understand that my higher power was giving me a chance to practice being patient with these young ladies that were right behind me. It was my higher power in action trying to teach me patience by allowing me to practice patience. And that's what today feels like. That's what today feels like. So I'm trying to practice patience, love, and tolerance. I'm trying to practice loving people and lifting them up. That's what I'm doing. I have not been at my best today, but I'm really trying, and it feels good. It feels good. Part of that was trying to treat that passenger, Justin, who lost his father, with a little extra love and compassion, and it was really rewarding. It was really nice, and to be super nice to that guy who's getting married. It was just it was a good day. It's been a good day so far. We've got lots to go. So we are going to Vegas, like I said, 136 for a passenger load. No specials, so that means no wheelchairs, no UMs, nothing like that. So, but everyone is connecting to a different flight. So I'm going to have to do a little looky-see to see if anybody's going to make a very tight connection so I can let them off the plane first, hopefully. But we'll see. I'll see you guys in Vegas. Just rewatched that video clip. Does my face ever stop moving? It's a miracle I don't have more wrinkles than I do already. My face is always like... Must be very strange to watch me on a big screen TV. Some of you watch me on a big screen TV. I can't imagine my giant head with all these facial expressions. Crazy. See you in Vegas. Guys, hi. So we're back in Las Vegas. I wish I was staying, as I like to say. The wind is crazy. It's been really strong all day long. Hey, how are you? The wind has been absolutely insane all day long. When I was driving to the airport, I didn't mention it, but there's a couple points where my car was like, pushed to the side a little bit. You probably can't hear it, but it's shaking the metal bits of the jet bridge here. The flight was great, full. A couple people we had to move to get them closer to the front of the airplane so they could get their connecting flight since we were a little bit delayed. But all in all, really easy flight. No drama, no trauma. Just want to get back to Salt Lake City so I can enjoy my layover and get home all the sooner. All right, I'll see you later. Hey there, how are you? This is a new walkway in Salt Lake City that cuts through the airport, makes the walk a lot shorter. Very nice. Hey guys, how are you? So I just got to the hotel room. I just turned all the lights on so you could see the room when I give you a quick tour. I know we were here not long ago, but I wanted to show you the room. It's really quite nice. The last leg of the day was surprisingly easy, mostly because most of our passengers were sleeping. It was a late night flight, a very short flight, 52 minutes. And with the turbulence going out and coming in, there's a storm here too, that there was not enough time for us to do a snack or beverage service with any safety. So we just remained in our drum seats for most of the flight. We did one or two aisle walks, but really nothing. We couldn't really do a service or safely walk around. The only complication with our last leg of the day was apparently one of our passengers was vaping during the flight, on and off during the flight. The passenger that sat next to him let us know about that when she was leaving the aircraft. I asked her in the future, I mean, I doubt it would happen again, but you know that the odds of someone vaping next to her is pretty slim. But if it were to happen, to please let us know. She may not feel comfortable letting us know, but it's important. It's a big safety issue. If that vape became an issue, if the person using it were to try and charge that vape, they can burst into flames, and they're not safe to use on airplanes. So I told her, next time, let us know. It could be a potential safety risk. So blah, blah, blah. All in all, a very nice day. I didn't have to practice as much patience, love, and tolerance as I expected I'd have to. But yeah, the only other thought is my thoughts and my feelings go out to, I think his name was Justin, who lost his father last month, and he was visibly upset when he was talking about it. But it was a peaceful parting, that, as far as I could understand. But blah blah blah. Let me give you a tour of the room, and then I'm going to heat up a little bit of food in my microwave, and then go to beddy bye because I am very tired. Let's give you a quick tour. We'll start with the bathroom. Right, very nice bathroom, lots of vanity space, a tub I'll never fit in, very nice shower. It's a nice little bathroom. Over here is the bed, which looks like a big giant marshmallow. Very excited about that. King size bed, fantastic lighting, great little desk. There's a big TV, spot for your suitcase. Nice little seating area. There is a microwave in the room. I bought 2 of these little Chef Boyardee things because I'm starving. I didn't bring food on the trip. And my view is, I don't know what that is. I think that's a building in front of me. But it's raining and very, very chilly outside. It's supposed to be a low of 38 degrees. I'm hoping I brought enough layers for tomorrow. But there you go. I'm going to undress. Take my clothes off. And sorry, I'm delusional. I'm hungry and tired. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, fly safe. Bye.